Hello, hello, hello. I hope you can all hear me. Let me also just check if the stream is up and running and all of that stuff. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, I hear it. Sweet. We're all good to go. I need to organize my mic here. It's gonna fall off the table. There we go. That should be good. For the time being, at least. Oh no, SemCAD has left the room, so we may have to restart that. But let's see what we're gonna do. I'm gonna speak with Nadim and when things are gonna go happen and when times are getting sorted. Let's just get the links into everybody. There we go. Okay, so we have people in the lobby now. Let's just see. Oh, no, not quite. Let's see. Do we have our display time? Yes, okay, 5 minutes in. Okay, we will restart. I don't know if he's supposed to be in here. Is he supposed to be in here? I have no idea what's going on. GLHF. Okay, Nadim is gonna give me the gaps and then we will start the race. Well, is he start the race, I suppose? Let's see what's happening. We're busy consolidating the gaps right now. And then what happening? I suppose Nadim is gonna send it to me. Oops, sorry. Thought I muted my mic there. Okay, SRL nulls. Oh, there's a Canadian here? Is that meant to be? Oh gosh. Randoms are joining. I think Sam didn't put his lobby on friends only. Okay, everybody's exiting now. There you go. This is my good old safety car here. I forgot we restricted the cars to group 3. So I couldn't exactly use the safety car for this. I was going to use the GTR, but I suppose a nice old looking Zexel Silhouette Skyline is going to do the job just fine. Ooh, we go wide. Okay. Let's spectate others while we wait. The times will be consolidated and sorted. And we'll see if anyone's getting kicked. Oh, Gads wasn't meant to be in here. Oh, this guy is actually registered. Okay, but he's supposed to be in lobby number 3, not number 2. Let's go down our roster of drivers here. We've got, well, let's say Rusty. I think he left the lobby. Yeah, I suppose I'll just wait for the message. See who's on track, and we'll spectate those on track in the meantime, if it's anyone on track. Nobody. Okay. Alright, so Nadim, I don't know if he is driving. Is he driving this stint? Yes, he is. Just sorting out the roster here and making sure all the drivers are here. Oh wow, this is not something I never knew of. I didn't know you could do this. That I just saw for the first time. Okay, game. Okay, it looks like we're good to go. We are good to go. Right, let's see. As soon as Senior Sam gets out of the pits, we will start our timer. Oh yeah, I forgot, we meant to start the race first. Alright, so I'm going to lead the safety car. I'm going to lead everybody into the pits for the first lap. And then from there, I will start messaging everyone to get the butts moving. Alright, and hazards on again. I'm not going to wait too long, I'm not going to go too slow. Get the track map on to show where everybody is. Then we're going to be warming up the tires. It depends, I'm not sure who's going to be pitting. Is everybody going to start off by changing tires? We will see. But for now, safety car, safety car. Vroom vroom, indeedy. Well done on the win, Kalen. It looks like a very intense couple of first laps there. Sorry, I never managed to see it all the way through. Was he eating chicken curry at the friend's place? Showing off those flames. Oh, who brought an AK-47 to the race? Let's go Thunderdome. Yeah, I don't want to go too slow because we're already a little bit late for time. But I do have my timer here, the timer is ready. And then we will get the names sorted and our drivers will be on their way. Celia Sam is going to be leading the charge, followed by SAF1 Nadim, or PSR Nadim, our commentator from race number 1. Slat those flames, look at him, flames! Oh, it's not gonna be me showing flames. My flames will be shown in the next race. Alright, and into the pits we go. And then exit. Now, as soon as everybody comes in, nice little single file. Alright, so have a good race. Where's my good luck? There's my good luck. Alright, where's my timer? Here we go, here we go. Timer. Oh, stopwatch actually. Go. So as soon as Serious Sam goes, go. And our timer has begun. The race has officially started. And now we wait. Oh. Okay, cool. The next one to go out will be PSR Nadim. No, sorry, it's what? It's Alfred. Alfred, it's time to go. DNR Sean. Sean is getting on his way out. Next will be Riza. Whoa, a little bit of lag from Sean. Go for Nadim. Shake on. Oh, I'll try my best here. It's a bit heavy to switch over. Then it's Manas. Try my best and try my best. Then it's Ajax. Go. And it's Superman here right afterwards. And then it's RBS. Thunderdome, Thunderdome. Oh, is the gap to Sam wrong? I'm trying to check and do this as fast as I can here. Oh no, I think I messed it up. I think I messed it up. Okay. Please start, please. Okay, I got my system going now. It was just a little bit, I should have taken some time before actually just calling the race like that. Okay, but I got my system going now. So I know when to start and everything. Let me just get a good gauge of the times here. Oh, guys, let me know if you hear like wind blowing into the must be the water. Let me know if you get wind blowing into my mic because I'm sitting here next to a fan. Okay. We are your fans. That's true. That will be if all the fans were in here, it would be getting pretty windy. I think my desk would go flying up into a tornado and through the roof. Okay, so I got my timer ready and switching over to the list of names. Should be seamless. There's a couple of very close gaps. Someone is missing. Viking missing. Am I right? I'm correct? Yes. Let's just check on Discord once more if your Viking is there. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen messages from Ivrea Viking in the chat, in the Discord, so everything. Okay, I think I got this now, guys. Just bear with me. That is also the first time I'm doing a race with this format. Oh. Pushed out right before the finish line. Oh damn. That sucks. That's not great. We forgive Rav for this one, yeah. I'm still a beginner. I'll do my best. These ones. Wait, is it? Where's the I'm a beginner? I'm a beginner, I'll do my best. Hey. Actually have to cook for your kids, so we will just skip the next race. Oh, of the GTWS. Yeah, have fun cooking, my guy. Funny enough, chicken curry. I just had chicken curry before starting the stream, so conveniently placed. There's a free advertising for you. The chicken curry was good. Lord, okay. It started. We haven't seen any messages from anyone. Alright, good luck everyone. Good evening, have a good race, good luck. Alright, so we'll see what everyone's gonna do. A few starting on racing hards. Let's have a look at the field in the meantime. We got Nadim. These aren't gonna be the direct comparisons, but currently leading the pack. Nadim. We've got Thunderdome, Nadim in the Audi. We've got Thunderdome in the McLaren. Serious Sam in the Audi, DNR Sean in the Audi, Rusty in the magnificent and new Ferrari 296, Superman in another Audi, Warren Lombard in an Audi, Cleo Sport in an Audi, Kudu in an Audi, Jay Wolschink, I hope I said that correctly, Jay Wolschink in the 296, another 296 by Sam Diesel, Chacon also with the 296, Ajax with the 296, and Sam Lannas. He's going to be bringing us through with a Coca-Cola Ferrari 458. Damn, okay. I see DNR Sean has a little bit of lag there, but hopefully it's not going to be too great game breaking. Oh, guys, can I pick up their pace? They're going to see who's around each other. Rusty going the longest way around that fast left-hander. Yeah, see, it's showing a little bit of jitter there. And we'll see, hopefully that doesn't make too much of an issue. Don't forget to the pits of Stinky. Going to be one interesting race. Okay, let me look here. I got my screen again, got it ready, got the timer ready. So in order of Sam, Sean, Dulhaji, Chacon, Lanas. Okay. I put it Sam, Sean, Dulaji, Chacon, Lanas, Ajax, Manny, Thunderdome, Nadim, Warren, Rusty, Sam Diesel, Kudu, Jay Volshink, and Viking doesn't seem to be in the race for this one. So Jay Volshink will be the last one to go out. Okay, I see also time to leave pit lane is 4 minutes. So if you time it on that, that will be perfect. I got it all ready and the system is sorted. Okay, all our drivers are coming into the pits. Start. I'm gonna say that at 3 minutes in. Okay, that took a little bit longer than expected. Alrighty, okay. I think we got this. Guys. Woohoo! Phone almost fell. Oh god, the phone almost fell again. Yeah, let me do this. Put my phone in my wheel. Okay. Alright, 30 seconds left. I'm just gonna put it as like this. We're gonna go on to Serious Sam. Tag him. And say go as soon as it reaches 4 minutes. Then Sean will go at 4 minutes 25. I ain't gonna narrow it down to the exact millisecond, but we will try it as close as possible. Okay, there we go. Sam leaves. Let's go. Next is going to be DNR Sean. As soon as that timer hits 25, there we go, Sean can go. 39 is going to be Dul Haji is Cleo Sport. Woo! Go! Okay. And then Chacon is going to be 501. There we go. That's almost exact to the T. Okay. Then next we got Lanas. 520. Okay, Lanas, then it is Ajax at 29. Oh gosh, that's like soon. And then Superman right after him. Okay, Superman should be going now. Okay, and then Thunderdome at 49. Okay. Nadim at 52. Go! Oh shit, okay. They couldn't keep up as fast. Warren is next. Okay. Warren is at 707. Okay. Okay, so we still got a little bit. Oh shit! Did I let Nadim go? Oh god, I did see that. Okay. We'll then just deduct a total minute of his time. I'll note that. Thank you, Kalen. I see I messed that one up. But okay, the rest of them, they're gonna be going soon. Yeah, it was 6:52, not 5:52. My bad. Warren Lombard, and then Sam Diesel. No, it's Rusty first. Rusty going at 7:42. There we go, Diesel, and then Kudu at 8:02. Oops. Okay, at least the gaps have narrowed down. I sort of like got a bit hesitant there. Okay, 8:02. Alright, so I hope Nadim isn't slowing down. Because yeah, we'll just note that. Thank you guys, and sorry for that little blunder. But 10:58 is going to be Mr. J. Volshink. Did I message Kudu to go? Yes, I did. So he didn't see that. There we go. Okay. J. Volshink is at 10:58. Alright, and that'll be our last one. Okay, so everyone can just note, you are my witnesses. Nadim needs to take, it's about what, we'll review. And we can see we are messing up. Viking is not in the race, so Volshink is our last runner. And then once we have everyone on the go, when we wait for Mr. Volshink to leave there, then we can actually do our proper intro. Hope you can forgive me for this one. I like to sit with skew. There we go. You can hear me fine. The volume is fine. All of that. 552 instead of 652. Yeah. I saw that afterwards. I looked at RBS's 5 minutes and then Nadim's 52. So I read 5 minutes from RBS and 52 from Nadim. So yeah, that's my mistake. Hi SLC. Okay, one more message at 10:58, so it's still a minute left. Yeah, we'll see what Mr. Walshin can do. Can he bring back any time from the rest of the crew? We got Serious Sam running in first place already, 24 seconds. Sean is closing around the gap. And we'll see. 24 seconds is not a long time in the grand scheme of things. So we'll see how long the gap takes to come down. And if Sam can keep up the pace, being just lapped by Nadim. Nadim is allowed to unlap himself. 10:58, it's almost time for Mr. Volshin to leave. Okay, we'll just keep it there. And then I can finally get back to watching my own stream so that the chat doesn't disappear. Because I know I missed a good couple of your messages. Alright. Here we go. And Mr. Volshink is out. Alright, so finally, good evening guys. Sorry for all that little bit of a mishap, but yeah, we'll figure out the works as things go on. Yeah, let me just get this stream up and ready so that I can see everything and your chats as well. Hope you're having a good evening so far. Let's see what we said now, what was being said. We forgive Rev, yes, thank you Naim. So Serious Sam and Nadim, they're already starting us off with a nice little battle. Nadim staying close to Sam, but is he going to overtake? That is the question. We got TNR Shun in second. He's got a little bit of clean air to go. No cars behind him, no cars directly in front. There is one a little bit further up ahead. And we've got Cleo Sport in third, and he's in a bit of no man's land. Quite far from every other car in the run. Quite a lacquer race, but it's not even halfway. Yep. Halfway into this race will be the halfway point of the entire race. We've got Sam Lannersom Wolf. Sam Lannersom Wolf. In fifth place, driving the beautiful Ferrari 458. Nice to see the little older model here, despite there being a new one, which is being driven by Ajax. 3 seconds behind Lanner's Wolf. So we got a nice little buffer between 5th, 6th and 7th here. All in 3 different cars. So we got the Ferrari 458 being driven by Lanner's Wolf in 5th place. We got Ajax in the Ferrari 296. And we've got Supermanny in another Audi R8. We've got Thunderdome in 8th place, 13 seconds behind Supermanny. But only 5 seconds ahead, 5 and 6 seconds ahead of Nadim. So in essence, we've got a good couple of fast drivers scattered but close to each other in many ways. Nadim looks like he is really closing up the gap to Sam there. And this is the thing, is Sam gonna let him go, or Ajax there with a 0.5 second penalty in the background? Another Audi R8. We've got Sam Diesel 17 seconds behind Warren Lombard in 11th, driving another 296. Rusty, RSA Rusty, 4 seconds behind, going so wide on that final corner, but that is within track limits according to GT7. So yeah, nice use of the track limits there. Might as well, it's a game for that reason. RSA Rusty is closing up the gap to Sam Diesel. Did I say RSA Diesel? Oh, Lord knows. Okay, US Stings, SRC2387 is Stings. Okay, cool. Nice, dude. Nice to have you. We got RSA Rusty with a purple Sector 1 on the racing mediums. Wow. Looking for a 54 on this lap. Oh, also, can really abuse the track limits here, but do it for the vibes. And then we got Kudu in another Audi, running in 13th place. Sorry, I need to actually make coffee. I'm gonna go do that somewhere in between the stream. And then Jay Volshenk, a beautiful NGR design. Always love NGR designs and their color schemes. And making down a 7-minute deficit to first place. Serious M in first, still. Heard rumors 152s are possible. We're gonna see that in the next lobby with Panic Potato, don't worry. TNR Sean is closing up to Kudu, and I don't think he's gonna make this an issue. But with the lag involved, whoa, you see it looks like he can really get a bit squirrely there. I don't know if there's any contact being made, but Kudu allows the pass just after the chicane. That's kind of a bit of a sucky place to admit him, but doesn't look like Sean has lost too much time. The Dunlop TNR, white and yellow, almost looks like the Opel Calibra type of color scheme. Beautiful design, beautiful design. We got Clio Sport in a very sleek, what is this, satin blue gray or something, Audi. 12 seconds behind TNR Sean. The gap is increasing ever so slowly between Sean and Serious Sam. Whoa, and there's a big lag spike. Let's hope that TNR Sean doesn't disconnect in the race. But yeah, I mean, let's not say anything because you know commentators cuss. Checker now going through the chicane. That's Wolf approaching the big straight towards the chicane. Same with Ajax. There's a nice little buffer between them. We got Superman in making some ground, catching up to Ajax now. 1.4 seconds separates Ajax from Superman, and Lannis is separated by another 3 seconds. So a good first 6-7 battle here. And not to count out Thunderdome because he is 12 seconds and closing as well. Nadim as well is ahead now of Serious Sam. I think that would be the smarter choice. Then Sam can use Nadim's pace and slipstream to get some extra edge on the straights. So we'll see if they're going to be battling each other, or is Nadim going to start making a massive comeback. We know the man's fast, and we know he's a good commentator as well. So we'll see where his pace can take him from 9th place. 1 minute and 55 seconds behind the lead, and the leader is right there behind him. These endurance races are pretty intense. Rusty with the fastest lap of 55.071 on the racing mediums. And speaking of, let's see, we got a lot of racing mediums here. And I think everybody is using racing mediums. So everyone's starting on the same strategy right now. Mediums for the most pace and consistency. Okay. Just making sure there's no notifications I need to be checking out. But it looks like we're good. They definitely are. Panic, that's you, bro. that's you. Nadim showing flexing some speed there and getting a 154.844. This has to be a belt overlap, yeah, naturally. And then you think like the world class drivers, they'll probably be hitting like 50 flat on this track. Yeah, and I hope these blue flags don't end up giving Nadim a penalty, because that will honestly just suck. Another first purple sector from Nadim, so he is still going faster. Thunderdome right ahead, 3 seconds make up that gap, 11 seconds to Manny. The gap between Ajax and Manny isn't closing too much more right now. No, I'm yawning so much. Okay, 1.3 seconds separates them. 2.1 to Lanas. Again, this is the battle to look out for right now. It's 5th, 6th, 7th. So a battle for the top 5. Superman is still improving on his fastest lap currently, and is by fastest lap time, faster than Lanas, Wolf and Ajax. So we'll see if he can bring it back, and we'll see if there's any battles between them. Thunderdome also, again, like I said, don't count him out. He is approaching another Ferrari ahead of him, which is probably behind him, weird to say. Nadim also closing the gap ever so slightly, but the fact is he is closing the gap. Sam Diesel and RSA Rusty also 2.8 seconds, not too much space just separates the two of them as well. But look at this difference on fuel. Sam Diesel is driving like a diesel and saving all that fuel as much as he can. Lobby 3 will not be on the stream. I think either Nadim or Riza, one of the PSR guys, are going to be taking over, because I will be in the third race. So naturally, I won't just be biased. I'm going to be voting for my teammate Serious Sam here. Let's see. The gap is staying stagnant at 25 seconds right now. It's been between 24 and 26 seconds for the entirety of the race. So it looks like, yeah, I mean, if you look at the lap times, 1:55.495 is the fastest for DNR Sean, while 1:55.513 is the fastest for Serious Sam. So literally 2/100ths of a second separate the two of their fastest laps. And while they look like they are literally following each other's pace right now. And I think Dulhaji is also closing the gap. And I must say, of all the drivers of PSR, I think Dulhaji, Clio Sport 28, has been making some insane gains on pace in terms of like where he started to where he is now. Same with the other PSR guys, Alki, the works, and Shabir as well. PSR really has trained him well. So we'll see now. Chaycon, the lead is I think increasing to Dulhaji. Yeah, 157s. 157s is Chaycon's standard pace. Looks like he made a little bit of mistakes here and there. Dennis Wolf is going down as well on the pace, but the tires are going to be the real kicker here. I will see. Oh, now 0.4 seconds separates Supermani and Ajax. What's gonna happen here? Is there gonna be a move made? You can see 5th, 6th, and 7th separated by no less than 4 seconds. Probably less than 2 seconds. We'll see Supermani. There's a little bit of wheeling on Ajax's car. I will see. Their tires are relatively the same. The fuel is relatively the same. So these guys are three battling for the way here. Ajax goes a little bit wide. I don't think that's a penalty. But these three are coming around very close. Superman is showing a nose in for the move, but doesn't land it. That would have been very opportunistic. Does get a good run though, and the three of them are battling their way through right here now. This is, I think, one of the closest battles on the track. But again, there's another battle forming in the back. You can see those cars driving close proximity to each other. Again, no opportunity for an overtake here. Oh, gets very close to Ajax though. Pretty much taps the bumper. Oh, and Lannis Wolf goes wide. Does manage to save it though, but loses 2 positions in the process. So Ajax now up to 5th, Supermania up to 6th, and Lannis Wolf down to 7th with a rapid approaching Thunderdome and Nadim. Nadim being in 9th place now, 0.7 seconds between the two of them. Serious Sam looks like he's taking it a little bit easy, but we know Nadim has a lot of work to do. Does a great line there, but will Thunderdome get a better exit? No, it looks like Nadim manages to get on the throttle nicely enough. On Lombard still 14 seconds, 10 seconds to Diesel, and 41 and 2 minutes 47 seconds to Volshink in last place. Close proximity between SAF F1 Nadim and Thunderdome 888. What's gonna happen here? Going towards the final corner of lap 10, going to start lap 11. Is there a move made? No, but he looks for it. He looks for it. You say this, I should just commentate on the third race as well. That's like, oh, and Lannis Wolf gets a penalty, and Supermani and Ajax also battling 0.3. Riza, how you doing? We're already on lap 11 of this race, and there's a move looking to be made. Thank you, doing a great job. I did let Nadim go a bit early by about a minute, so I'll just have to apply that 1 minute penalty to his overall time. That was my mistake, my bad. Chat informed me about it. And is there going to be a move? Looks for it. Brakes, late under braking. Ushers him wide. Space afforded, space given. No chance for a switchback. And Superman goes up into 5th place. and gets a great exit out of that corner. But is the speed of the 296 going to be enough to challenge going towards the next corner? I don't think so. There's a corner, the straight isn't as long as the first one, and yes, looks like the position is taken, confirmed by Supermanny. But this fight is not over yet, so we will see what happens. Nadim is now ahead of Thunderdome as well, probably happened towards the same time. Sam is also just watching the action unfold from first place there. But yeah, now see, oh no, Sean! TNR Sean disconnects on the 11th lap. And yeah, that's an annoying one. And we saw the amount of lag at the end, that was not ideal. But yeah, you can't blame me now, guys, really. I said long ago, I hope he doesn't disconnect, but yeah, the connection was looking a bit iffy. We got Supermanny now doing consistent 157s. Ajax did a 159, so his tires are looking a bit short, but so is Supermanny's 202 from Lannis, and he is starting to falter a little bit. With the DC or no show, can the next driver do the final stint? Yes, they can. So even if you're missing a player, if you disconnect, you can try and bring as much time back as you can for the final race, which will be right now 25 minutes in. It is now 9 o'clock, so this race will probably be done towards 11:15, more or less. But yeah, that will probably give Sam now a little bit of a sigh of relief, but unfortunately that's just a bit sad for TNR Sean. Ah, that sucks. And we know the guy is fast. There would have probably been a battle at some point, maybe with a pit stop. TNR Sean might have tried to focus his all his energy to try and defend Sam or something like that, depending on when the pit stops happen. But now Sam, if a 40-second, just under 40-second buffer, you can see he is already on the going on towards the final sector, and meanwhile Clio Sport is just starting the main line straight here. Another 46 seconds between second and third to Chacon, and Supermanny in fourth. He has moved up like 4 spots now from 8th position. But Nadim also moving up, I think 3 spots from 10th or something like that as well. Alright, Ajax now is a 1.5 second, 1.6 seconds, and the gap is increasing to Supermanny. So Supermanny is doing a good job to climb up the ranks. Wolf is now being under attack from Nadim, and Thunderdome is 2.5 seconds behind. So Nadim is really pushing everything he's got, putting this V10 to its paces. Honestly, Sean, I can't remember exactly what the disconnection penalty is. That you can consult Team PSR, but that's so annoying. Sam does go. He is the first one to do his pit stop. Disconnected, man. We saw the lag, and well, Nadim goes for a move side by side, going in towards the hairpin. Who's going to be late on the brakes? It's going to be Nadim going wide outside. Lannis gets right aside him, but doesn't get the exit speed that he needs. And SAF1 Nadim now takes 6th position away from Lannis. Yeah, I think they're just gonna work out an average of the lap times that you were doing or something like that. And yeah, and then just like an extra little slap on the wrist. Sorry about that, Sean. That just sucks, man. I'm just hoping I can also stay in the race. Whoa, and Lannis also makes another amazing save there. That chicane can be a disaster for many. Rusty is now 9 seconds away from Juan Lombard, 17 seconds ahead of Diesel, 48 from Kudu, and 243 Jay Volshenk is still dropping down. But as always, what I say is, you don't like, as always, we drivers, we want to win every race that we can compete in. But where we cannot win races, we are practicing. So you can take this as a race to practice the track, get used to the car, get used to the physics of the game. Chacon is also in the pits, and he is undercutting Clio Sport. Let's see how this affects their gap later on. Superman, Ajax is in. Ajax actually made some time onto Superman there. So it looks like Superman might have made a little bit of a mistake. But yeah, they're going to be out from each other's pit stop soon. A little bit more fuel for Ajax, a little less for Superman, but the refuel rate is really fast, so you don't have to worry really about saving fuel or anything. Lannis Wolf is now getting into the clutches of Thunderdome, up in 6th place, a second away from Lannis Wolf. Oh, and Lannis Wolf goes wide again, has to let off the throttle so that he doesn't get a penalty. But again, now this leaves him open to an attack. Beautiful shot there. Oh, I love those wide angle shots. Now where we see 5 tenths and closing. Clio Sport is now into the pits to Haji. Clio Sport, same one. Let's see. Is there enough in it? Is Thunderdome going to take a dive? Nope, he's going to fall in behind. That is smart. Now, gonna have a lot of work to do later. Yes, dude. Yeah, but if anyone can do it, you can. And Lannis Wolf goes again and almost saves it. Luckily doesn't end up going all the way around and then catches it again. Ajax with a 1.5 second penalty, so he's gonna fall behind as well. Superman, I was gonna say ahead of Thunderdome, but they got the undercut. So Superman is now on lap 14. He has made his first pit stop. Meanwhile, okay, Clio Sport is done. There's the Delta is going to change very soon, but now Nadim for a moment is going to be in 4th position, Thunderdome in 5th, Superman in 6th, and we'll see how much of a gap that makes changes, because now RBS has to slow down so much with those tires being on the brink of destruction. And yeah, we'll see. Is it going? He's going again. Thunderdome is going for another lap. That's going to either be a bold move or it's going to drop him way down. We'll see. Superman is catching up to Thunderdome now. Nadim is in the pits, changed to another set of mediums. Lannis Wolf also into the pits. Ajax with another 1.5 second penalty. Or was that maybe cutting the chicane and the penalty didn't run anything? That red means nothing. Means nothing. Alright, so Thunderdome all going exceptionally wide, and Manny is now just within touching distance. There's not going to be a slipstream on this straight, but that will open him to probably the overtake on the next set of straights. So Sam increasing his lead, 41 seconds. Clio Sport 41 seconds behind, 46 seconds between Shakon, and now at the end of the straight, Superman is right on the clutches here, right on the cusp. But Thunderdome does get a really good exit out of the chicane. Is this going to be a move for Superman? Thunderdome still has a lot of fuel to play with, but the tires are the big kicker again. Whoa! And Superman gets real close. You can see that's the difference of the tires falling off. And Superman should have gone wide. Thunderdome has every right to protect his position there. And what's gonna happen? Here side by side. Is Superman gonna dive? Nope, he's not. He just falls back into place. But he cannot find an opening. He cannot find an opening. Thunderdome is defending, and then Superman just nudges him a little wide. And yeah, a lot of time lost there for Superman, but he has now made his 4th position back. And critically, Thunderdome has almost gone into the wall. Woo! Good save there, Thunderdome. Also critically, he has slowed down Superman just that little bit with his makes any chance of getting through and getting more positions. McLaren versus Audi in 2026 F1. Oh my word, you just said it. You said the thing. You said the thing stings. One Lombard coming right out of the pits, right by Superman. And yes, he does give him the space. He does brake a little early, lets him get passed through because of blue flags. 5 seconds now separate Superman and Ajax. Nadim is now actually right on the clutches of Ajax, and Serious Sam is back with Nadim again. So that undercut has literally brought him back. But that's the thing. Oh, was there a bit of a moment between Ajax and Nadim, I wonder? Unless Ajax was seeing blue flags and thought it was Nadim behind him and might have just given him a free position. He might have thought Nadim was the one giving him blue flags, so he just stopped immediately. We got Thunderdome also clawing back some time. 12 seconds separate 6th and 7th place. 9 seconds separate 7th and 8th. So the battle is now really unfolding. There's a bit of time gaps. But now Nadim is approaching rapidly. And I mean rapidly. He's approaching 4th position. As much as there was a big time deficit between Supermani and Nadim, he has caught up all that time. Very important to have guys on comms. Yeah, well, for this race it was very, very simple. I don't know if I'm with you there, Franklin, but to have guys on comms here, it would be nice to have everyone in a lobby chat or party chat and say, okay, this one is passing and whatever. But we all get that notification of blue flags, and these guys are, I can say all of these guys are real wild season races. So we always try to keep things clean, and we understand the rules. All our drivers understand the rules, and if they do see blue flags, it can either be that they want to keep running ahead, which is fine, but if you know that you'll be going to be slowing down the blue flag holder, in this case Serious Sam, which I know Serious Sam and Nadim have similar pace, so Nadim has, in this case, every right to ignore that blue flags if he can make up the time. But if he starts slowing Sam down, he will have to make way. At the start of the race, Sam was ahead of Nadim. Nadim overtook him and is still running ahead. So yes, while there will be a little bit of dirty air and that sucks, it's just racing, because I mean 6 seconds separate Nadim from Supermani. 6 seconds separates Nadim from what started in 10th position. Wait, actually I have a document here still. I can check. Yeah, it's WhatsApp. There we go. Look at this. Manny went at 5:29 and Nadim went at 5:52, 30 seconds. So he's made up a nearly 40-second gap, more or less. But again, remember to apply the 1 minute penalty. That is on me. So if PSR want to give me a 1 minute penalty also, that's fine. But no, please. Canadians are always too friendly. Okay, that's a fair argument. Okay, Nadim and Sam, they are very close now, touching distance. But I think they're probably just going to race as if they weren't going to be lapped. So Nadim is gonna be rightfully making Sam work for the position, and which is completely fine because they are similar pace, and that I can completely understand. Also, if I was in the same position, and I feel like all the drivers have been in the same position because of the structure of this race, that will make it just that much better for racing. Supermani now closing the gap to Chacon, now 12 seconds. That gap was a lot higher earlier into the race, and Chacon also losing ground. You can see the deficit on the side. The front is really chilled. This is the front because once again, because of the gap difference from the first race. So now we have first wanting to lap fifth wanting to lap 13th, and doing that, and Voljic, goes a little bit wide, almost in a way to block Sam in a way. But yeah, Nadim is I need to go down this way. Nadim has fresher tires compared to Sam. He did put a little bit later, I think, a little bit later than Sam. So his tires should be fine. You should be able to work those tires a lot more, I suppose, with the battling of Jay Volshenk, or just a little bit of movement. It allowed Sam to catch back up to Nadim, but as you can see, that gap is just increasing again. So we got Serious Sam in first place, taking it really easy, not trying to make too many mistakes, but still setting very fast laps. 156s, 155, set his fastest lap on lap number 17, 155.299, but Nadim still holds the current fastest lap at 154.844. Cleo Sport or Dual Haji is in second, 43 seconds behind the lead, with a 56-second gap to third position. And then here's where things start to get spicy. Third position to fourth, 10 seconds. Fourth to fifth, 5 seconds. Fifth to sixth, 9 seconds. Sixth to seventh, 8 seconds. And then seventh to eighth, Lannis deciding to go on the softs. Very good, very good. Nice to see a little bit of change. One on Lombards on the hards. Alright, so let's see if he's going to do an extra long stint. Maybe like 20 laps or something. Maybe not 20 laps, but maybe like 18 possibly that you can get out of the fuel. Rusty now on the tail of Ajax, and we'll see if he'll be able to make it work. Is there going to be a move? Yes, he is lapped, but he can unlap himself if he is faster, which I think he is right now. So let's see, will the Ferrari driver make a move on the Ferrari driver? The Canadian Ferrari versus the South African Ferrari. It just goes exceptionally wide, but manages to hold it and increase the gap. Rusty is on the hard tire. That's also why. Middle pack is going to give us a lot of entertainment. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. They're definitely going to give us a nice amount of entertainment, because the gaps are all small, from third all the way to seventh. Third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, and seventh are all in contention to get the podium. Holy moly. There is a mistake. Chacon has spun round, and that will give Superman the chance to claim third position and the podium. But now what is he going to do? What is Chacon going to do? He managed to recover. There's no damage on the car, not that we can see, and not that we can see from the damage model meter icon thing. And we got Nadim 2 seconds behind. I thought that looked like a drift, but it wasn't. He has increased the gap to Sam. You see Sam getting a lot smaller in his rear view mirror, but now also running for that third place, and it is believable. Nadim can, if anyone can do it, Nadim can grab third position, maybe possibly make a fight for second. We still have 43 laps to go in this race, so it's long. Anything can happen. To be fair, even Sam, who has now got a 0.5 second penalty, cannot just take it easy. He has to be consistent, because mistakes, busted engine, one major mistake can bring your gap entirely down. Now we'll see Cleo Sport now making a run onto the straight. 1 minute and 7 seconds ahead of Superman in third. 2 seconds separate Chacon from Superman. 1 second from Nadim. 12 seconds from Ajax. 7 seconds from Thunderdome. 21 to Lanas. 1 minute 27 seconds to Von Lombard in ninth. Rusty by 2 seconds in 10th. Ooh, here's another little battle. 10th, 9th, and 6th. Yeah, I don't know if Rusty is just being safe. Managed to save that little spin there. Diesel is in 11th. What a very nice livery. Wow. Samurai, Team Samurai. I thought it was going to be Afro Samurai type of thing. But very nice design. We got Kudo in 12th position, 1 minute 3 seconds behind 11th. And Jay Volshank, 2 minutes 30 seconds, and goes for a very late break. And the cars approaching. It is, it's the trio of Ajax, One Lombard, and Rusty. So we'll see if the extra long, whoa, Rusty again, just going a little bit wide. Is he going to receive a penalty for that? Because it was a mistake, and he did save it. 2.5 seconds, oh, that's harsh, man. Damn game, would you rather prefer the man to spin? Jeez. But yeah, so there's a good couple of battles. Chacon has been overtaken by Nadim, looks like on the straightaway. And now Nadim clawing for that third position, that podium position. But there's still time to be made. Strong penalties here. The penalties can be strong or non-existent, like the damn final corner. Let's see who is near the final corner right now. It is Kuro. Let's see where he takes his line. Does he drive it safe? Plays it safe through here. Oh, and he's on the racing hards. Little off the throttle, back onto the throttle. Okay, he's playing it safe. He's probably not going to go wide in this corner. Nope, plays very safe. Plays very safe. 2 minute 1 second lap time. And who's next? Superman. Let's see what he does. Also plays it more safe. Nadim goes the extreme wide route, which is still legal, completely legal. Sam also playing it safe. I think like everyone doing the testing. Check on getting blue flagged from who? Serious Sam. Serious Sam. Oh yes, because he made a mistake. So wow. Oh wow, our first place driver is coming to lap 5th position. This is somewhat reminiscent of Mercedes 2018. Hamilton lapping the entire field or something like that. But this time it's Audi. Maybe it's foreshadowing what Audi can do. Highly doubtful, but man can dream, can't he? 5 seconds between 6th and 7th. Ajax and Thunderdome. 5 seconds separates the two of them. Lannis goes in for his softs. Probably just wanted to test the feel of it. Let's see. Goes for doesn't the replays doesn't show until they leave the pit what tires they're on. I think. We'll see. Beautiful shots of the car here. If Audi can beat Haas, it can be a good season for them. Yes, 100%, I believe so. I still think Haas is one of the best looking cars right now. Oh, don't go over that white line. Woo! Lannis almost gave himself a penalty there. Goes onto the medium tires. And he's going to go for that extra long chili cheese. Oh, looks like Rusty got a penalty over the chicane. Oh, we'll see. He is coming to be lapped by Thunderdome. Diesel also way back in the pack. Maybe aim for Williams, the poor team. Not even ready for pre-season. Shame. They're trying their best. Let them try and see what they can do. Alright, now it is 1.5 seconds, less than 1.5 seconds separating Supermani and SAF1 Nadim. This is the battle for the podium. And I will leave you with this. We will be watching Nadim because also it's PSR. It's the PSR stream, so we will be watching our PSR driver while I go make me a little bit of coffee. Enjoy it, guys. Alright, let's get back into it. We got Serious Sam, 20 seconds. Oh, that's going to increase because of pit stops. Nadim, we saw that wonderful overtake for the podium. SAF and Nadim takes third place. But again, with the asterisks of the 1 minute advantage that I gave him. But nice to see some good battling. Superman, he did try and get him up into this next straight, but thought better of it. And already 2.5 second gap between third and fourth right now. I got my coffee, so I'm sorted. I'm just going to leave for a little bit again to go greet my wife. Indeed, Revs is married, just to let you know. Revs got married last year on the 28th of December. So, yay. Let's go Serious Sam and Supermanny. There's still a lot of time to be made here. A lot of time to be made, a lot of time to be gained. But Serious Sam looks like he lost some time to Dol Haji. Lap 25 looks like there was a big mistake there. Lap 25 was a 2 minute and 1 second, so 5 second mistake there made by Serious Sam. And with Dol Haji keeping as consistent as he is with nearly no mistakes, like I said, you never know what could happen. Anything can happen. So Team PSR has 2 drivers on the podium right now, podium places. It is Clear Sport, it is SAF1 Nadim, and then Pace has 2 drivers, first with Serious Sam and fourth with Supermanny. Did Serious Sam go too far? Did he get a penalty? It looks like not. He is approaching Rusty in 9th place at the moment, goes exceptionally wide, whoa, and then just makes it through for the sector 1, 22 hundredths of a second, so that is fastest lap. So Sam is moving once again. We'll see how much of a gap he can increase to second place. Nadim, with a lot of time to work on, is still flying, doing his best and running as fast as he can to make up for whatever deficit that I put him under. Supermanny, 4th place, 17 seconds ahead of Thunderdome. So I think that gap is coming down. I think it was like 20 or something, or 18 or 19, something like that. Thunderdome has overtaken Chacon and is now down to 6th place. 7th place, Ajax is right on the tail, so don't count him out yet. The Canadian may be nice, but he is also fast. We'll see what happens with this battle again for 5th place. The battle for 5th has been on for the entirety of the race so far, looks like it. And then a big buffer separates 7th and 8th. Runners move coming now to the chicane, and RSA Rusty is being approached by Sam. We'll see if he's gonna let him go. That is a beautiful view. Wow. Oh, look at the detail of the background and the buildings and stuff. Turismo has no need to do that, but they do. So what a wonderful little sight for us. Again, getting close, going extremely wide, because that's legal, but Sam still makes ground. And is he going in for the overtake? Yes, Rusty does let him by. Maybe a little too late. It looks like he kind of waved there with his fingers, but that was just a gear change. So Serious Sam now overtakes Rusty in 9th place once again, and is going for Kuru as well. Does Kuru give him also the time of day? He's probably going to go on the left. Nope, he takes the racing line. But Sam is going to perform a nice little switcheroo and get side by side. So here's a little drag race going on between the 2 Audi drivers, and RSA Rusty in the Ferrari is in the slipstream. What is going to happen? Serious Sam and Kuru looks like he's gonna slow down. Let Sam through. There we go. And now Rusty going for an almighty sin. Dodges Serious Sam right at the end there. Very close there, but good moves by Rusty, and also unlapping himself, or lapping 12th place in the process. What a solid run there. What a solid move. Made it work. Was a bit hectic, but he made it work. Warren Lombard also looking at being overtaken by 5th place is Thunderdome. Thunderdome in 5th place, Chacon 0.7 seconds behind. So still all to play for here. As well as, look at that, Ajax, the battle for 5th is still ongoing. Less than 2 seconds separate these three cars. 29 laps in 1 hour and 43 seconds ongoing into this race, and we still have a battle for 5th place. Checo getting really close there to Thunderdome, but doesn't make any contact, and it looks like Thunderdome's tires are pretty much gone. So again, is Thunderdome gonna go for another excessive lap? It looks like it. It looks like it. Chacon is looking for the overtake, but can't make it happen. And with the added effect of that extra runoff area, Thunderdome keeps his position. Let's watch with Chacon. Chacon has every right to try and overtake Thunderdome, and Thunderdome has every right to hold him back. And the plan is Thunderdome is trying to make Chacon use excessive amounts of his tires. Chacon looks for the outside, but doesn't make it happen. Not right yet. Is he going for a move? Is Ajax going to go for a move? Ajax does look like on the side. Chacon goes for the move on the inside, makes a stick onto the apex, and then with an old switcheroo, Chacon gets a 1 second penalty in the process. Thunderdome is now into the slipstream. Ajax is right behind, and it's a very not great time for Chacon to get a penalty. Thunderdome goes up on the left side of Chacon, gets 5th place again, braking, and Thunderdome defends his position with ease and finesse. Chacon gives Ajax a little nudge, and Ajax goes onto the little AstroTurf and gets a little bit of a slide going on there. But that allows Thunderdome to already make a 1.7 second lead, and Ajax, with that penalty of Chacon, is going to take 6th position as well, and he's going to probably close the gap to Thunderdome as well because of the hectic usage of tires on the McLaren. Very opposite to what McLaren is doing in F1. We'll see in the mirrors that Ferrari is looming, but is Thunderdome going to go into the pits for this lap? Let's wait and see. Closing on to the second last corner, he has to really let off the throttle there and goes for another lap. Very interesting, very interesting. But this might also be an exceptional play at maintaining 5th position, because now he is going to be so slow through the corners, and Ajax is going to want to make the pass, but is he going to do it? Where is he going to do it? Chacon is also on the brink again. Ajax looking left, looking right, going on the outside. Chacon is looking also for a position. What is he going to pick up? Thunderdome late on the brakes, slow through the corner. And there's a little bit of contact. Thunderdome gets out as well once again, and now there's a drag race between the two Ferrari 296s. Chacon goes ahead for the time being and stays ahead, but the slipstream is powerful. Ajax is right there. Is he going to pull alongside? Yes, he is. Is he going to brake late? Yes. Is it late enough? Yes, he makes it stick with a bit of a little tap and a little pushing wide, but that is all fair. A nice clean move by Ajax onto Chacon. And now once again Thunderdome being a very big McLaren wall, holding his two competitors behind. Because look at that, he's going to go so wide, so slow. Ajax overtakes, Chacon overtakes Thunderdome, and Thunderdome loses two positions in one corner. Now maybe I'll realize the tires going off is not the ideal strategy. Look how slow he has to go. The tires have no grip, almost running on rims, going down to 80, already losing 2.5 seconds to 5th and 6th position. But in that, he has now allowed Chacon and Ajax to be engaged in a battle. This might work out to Thunderdome's advantage, but we will see. Supermanny comfortably in 4th place, 28 second lead over 5th place, but a 5 second gap between Supermanny and Nadim. Nadim is still making improvements. Set another fastest lap that I didn't even see last lap, 154.696, followed by a 154.791. So Nadim is trying to claw back all the time that he possibly can. But yeah, just again to the PSR guys, sorry for letting him go like a minute ahead. Just remember to add that to the total amount of time. I'll just message it in the Discord as well, just to be sure. Perry Potato saying you'll open the lobby at 10:30. I'm just gonna reply that you might have to wait for me because I'm racing. Alright, I'm just gonna have a little break here for my voice, and the gap closing down. Cleo Sport is closing the gap to Serious Sam very little by little, but again, the consistency of this man is unbelievably great. Hoping we'll see some of the PSR guys in GTSA again, because they have what it takes to be in the top runnings. They have a lot of drivers in the top runnings now, well, able to be. Whoa, gets a little scrape on the wall, no damage fortunately. But yeah, I'm just gonna take a little bit of a break. I think my wife is gonna be home soon. Then yeah, well, I'll keep my voice going up until such time where I need to leave. Speak about timing, there she arrives. I'll be right back. We will leave you with where's the battle? 5th and 6th. We'll watch this battle between Ajax and Chacon. I think Chacon did overtake Ajax, but is he going to do anything to reply? Alrighty, we're back in it, and straight away right into 5th position, 6th position. Chacon and Thunderdome side by side into the chicane, close proximity. Thunderdome pushes a little bit hard and gets the position. He gets a good exit at that. Chacon is in the slipstream. I don't think it will be enough to close out onto the next corner. But there's another battle, and 34 seconds going up to Supermanny. Supermanny now 29 seconds behind. Whoa, it goes for a nice little drift there, showing off a little bit. And Sam is actually approaching to overlap 4th place. The gap to Clio Sport has increased to 40 seconds. So you can see Clio Sport and Sam are pretty much neck and neck in pace. That is insane. Now there's a 1 minute and 1 second gap from 3rd to 2nd, Nadim being in 2nd position. But I think he would probably be approaching 7th position if I had released him on time, which is still insane to think about. Chacon now goes into the pits, which means Thunderdome can have all the time to try and improve his gap and keep and consolidate that 5th position. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I put my mic in a little bit of a place where it can stand proper. But yeah, let me know if my voice is still able to be hearable. Let me know if it's all good. Let me know if you hear me loud and clear. And we'll see what the rest of the guys can do. Superman now getting blue flags from Serious Sam and 11 seconds after Nadim's pit stop. So already within a good couple of laps, Nadim has made a pit stop and then some. We can hear you. Thank you. Roshan Governor, thank you very much. Roshan? Oh, is that maybe the wife's account? Alright, 4th place, 5th place. 5th place is a little bit wild, but 10 seconds now separate Ajax and Thunderdome. Chacon is 9 seconds down in 7th, but he does have a good kind of buffer over Ajax in terms of tires. So it's just going to be pure pace. Can he catch Ajax and make that climb back into 6th position? But it looks like the battle for 4th position is a little bit extended now. But again, still all to play for. 23 laps left in the race, and we'll see what our guys can do from here. 10 seconds separates 5th and 6th and 7th position. Runners also getting blue flags from Supermanny, 59 seconds behind 7th position. Rusty 20 seconds. So that's a lot of essentially just drivers competing with themselves, trying to better their times. You see Rusty is on mediums now, and he's also bridging into the 55-second lap times with low 56s. So you know this man, despite being in 9th position, he is still part of the top tier pace of the other drivers as well, the top 5 pace consistently. Oh, Lannis is in the wall. Oh, that wasn't an incident. And we'll see just at the chicane. Serious Sam went ahead and lapped Lannis off again. Rusty in 9th, he's going to make a big climb. Let's see the delta go down 11 seconds, 10 seconds. So Rusty is now climbing into 8th wall, just getting onto the cusp of seeing that 8th position. Warren Lombard is 11 or 28 seconds. Sam Diesel just getting off the pits now. 26 seconds separates them from 9th position, and Diesel in 11th is 28 seconds behind Warren Lombard in 10th position. Kudu now 2.2 minutes 7 seconds behind Sam Diesel in 11th, and Jay Volshenk 2 minutes 6 seconds behind Kudu in 12th. And I appreciate all the drivers for trying to keep as consistent and not giving up, not quitting just because you're behind. And as the race goes on, you will get a chance to drive against another driver, following their line, seeing when they brake, seeing when they turn, seeing when they accelerate. Serious Sam also still doing faster laps of 1 minute 55.056, has not broken into the 1 minute 54s as of yet. but you see it's close. Every stint he keeps improving that slight little bit. But he said he's not going to try and push for fastest laps. He just wants to keep the flow going so that first place can be ever so consolidated. Nadeem still with an extra minute to be added, but you can tell this guy is probably our fastest driver in the lobby at this point in time. But again, it is close. I mean, you look at that. Superman also setting 1 minute 55s, consistent 55s and low 56s. So, as in terms of pure pace, these guys are all that close to each other. Thunderdome as well, he's been making some serious gains, but Ajax is closing the gap ever so slightly. It's now under 9 seconds. I think the Ferrari 296 is faster in a straight line. So maybe Ajax can use it to their advantage. The guys will probably make 1, maybe 2 more pit stops depending on when they make their last stop. We'll see with Sam with a 0.5 second penalty. Sam is going to probably run as far as he can, maybe another 10 laps and then go for softs, or is he just going to pit early and keep a 2 fresher set of medium tires going for him? But again, the gap to second place is still at 40 seconds. So if these guys started like neck and neck, they would be close to each other to this point in time. I think Sam probably gained over the 43 laps. He has gained maybe 3 seconds on Clio Sport there. And Nadeem has now broken that 1 minute bridge between third and second. But again, they've still got a lot of work to do. But as the races go, it's never too late. Is that a World of Warcraft? Yes! World of Warcraft Blizzard on the top. Goddamn. The World of Warcraft West McLaren Audi livery. There we see Serious Sam with his 0.5 second penalty is still closing up to Supermania slowly but surely. But yeah, Clio Sport in second, Nadeem in third, Supermania in fourth, Thunderdome in fifth, and still doing his extended runs on those medium tires. Ajax in 6th position, and he is making up time on the Thunderdome. We'll see again how this is going to play out, because I think Thunderdome is probably going to go for 1 more stop, maybe 2, and Ajax is probably going to do 1 more stop depending on what he does and how many laps he's going to do. He might do another set of mediums, he might go on to the softs to the end of the race. So again, 5th is all to play for. Checo now 11 seconds behind Ajax. So it's just a matter of possible mistakes. Remember, as the time goes on, drivers will get tired, they'll get weary. The mistakes may start to happen here and there. So it's all about who's going to try and push for that extra time and who is going to be the one to take a chill and just consolidate their positions. I don't know if Chaycon is racing on a steering wheel or a controller, but I do see there are moments where his brakes are just like being tapped, like at 1 or 2% usage. Let's hope that's not a technical issue. As you see, it just happened once, so it doesn't seem to be consistent. Let's hope that could be the reason why he's being a little bit slower than usual. In a bit of no man's land, but he does have another driver on his tail. It's RSA Rusty, 2.3 seconds away from claiming 8th position. On board in 10th, 31 seconds behind. Sam Diesel is approaching Jay Volshank in 11th. Jay Volshank being in 13th, Sam Diesel being in 11th, and Kudu is being approached also by another 2 fast drivers. Kudu is about a lap ahead of Jay Volshank. And we see, well, Volshank's times is not slow. 157 is not slow. Yes, it's slower than a lot of the drivers, but it's by no means a slow lap. You see your samples taking a chill, and someone spun. It's Lannis Wolf again. Rusty has overtaken him, but got a 1 second penalty. And Lannis Wolf with a bit of bumper damage there, unfortunately. So now Rusty is up into 8th position. And who is approaching him there? Looks like it could be, yes, Clio Sport in 2nd place, coming to lap 9th position. And is Lannis Wolf going to give him the time? He's going to give him the gap. He's going to give him the space. What is Lannis going to do? Shoot! Indeed, shoot. Lannis Wolf goes wide, gives Clio Sport the space, and a nice little overtake on the lap go over there. And now Lannis can use his slipstream just to get that little bit of an edge. Oh, we do actually miss the sound of this vehicle. Do we? Right on the tail of Clio Sport, but doesn't get the good exit, so he's going to lose the slipstream on that straight. And then Rusty going a little bit wide there, the tires are dying of death. Is that going to be a penalty? Nope, looks like he's safe for now, but still a 1 minute 19 second gap to 7th position. 19 laps, 19, almost 18 laps left to go, and a 4 second buffer between 5th and 6th position. So is Thunderdome gonna do the thing where he switches onto hards? Lannis Wolf spins again, not having a good time in that Ferrari. Ajax goes by, and Warren Lombard is starting to close the gap now to 9th position. What we see, the delta is gonna go down. 4 seconds. There we go. He's got 9th position in his sights, and he can look towards breaking into the top line very soon. But again, his tires are gone. So Lannis' tires. There's going to be some pit stops soon. But now again, there's going to be a battle for 10th. The battle for 5th is still unknown. Looks like these guys are going to stop one more time, possibly both of them. But yeah, what is Thunderdome gonna do? 46 laps, there's no way you can do, well, maybe. What was that, 18 laps did I say? 17 laps? 17 laps is possible, so we'll see. Ajax will have to put relatively soon. We'll probably put on maybe lap 50. Maybe 51, and then go for another set of mediums to the end of the race. Meanwhile, Thunderdome could possibly put this lap, could possibly put next lap, and then go towards the end as well. So we'll see. The two drivers, 5th and 6th position, they're going to clash somewhere soon. Superman still being caught up by Sam little by little, and you can see, like, if Sam was going much faster, you would have caught up to Superman a lot sooner. But you see, Manu's consistency is up there. It's up there. 155, 155, low 156, mid and high 156 are his lap times of recent. Nadim, on the other hand, sits another fastest lap on lap 43. For 154.692. So Nadim's consistency is on another level. Haji again, looks like the first 4 laps they can keep it in the 155s and then start breaking into the 156s. You can see Sam, 1 lap, 2 lap, 3 laps, 4 laps, also 156, 155s, but also a little bit scattered. So it looks like based off the times, Dulahaji slowly slows down over the course of his stint, while Sam pushes, then overdoes it, then keeps his calm, then goes too fast or does a little bit of mistake here and there. But other than that, he is still making that little bit of an increase of a gap. Now 41 seconds. 41 seconds to the lead. I mean to second place. And he's slowly catching up to Superman. We can see some pace on pace action. Superman will probably be the nice guy and just let him go without a fight. But we'll see. On to the final corner. And another 156.7. To pace out is doing really incredibly well. Cleo Sport as well. Audi just looks to be the top 1, 2, 3, 4 at the moment. Ajax does go. We just missed the overtake from Ajax onto Thunderdome. Thunderdome again trying to hold his competitor back as much as humanly possible, within reason, within fairness. Obviously, the man's not just going to send it where he can. But again, the amount of speed you see here, 100 kilometers plus. Meanwhile, he has to go down to 80 in the 80s. So again, just got overtaken and has already lost 30 seconds. The hobby is really running his tires every stint until they are done. So 16 laps. Looks like Thunderdome is going to put on his last set of tires and go right to the end. We're going to see a final push, fills the tank to 100% so that he can eke out every last little morsel of power that he can. Rusty with a 3-second penalty probably coming out of the pits, unfortunately there. And that is going to be served now after the chicane. And this was just coming along the hairpin. Sam Diesel in 10th, won Lombard in 11th. Was he approaching Diesel or was he being passed by Diesel? I can't even remember. And yeah, Guru goes exceptionally wide as well. Grabs on point, the 0.5 second penalty. Is that going to increase? No, looks like he did go slow enough to not warrant a penalty there. Mr. Volshenk looking at the drive of 10th, 11th and 10th position ahead of him. He's also going to serve his penalty real soon. And yeah, Superman does let Sirius Sam by. You can also see that happen. But yeah, the gap came down a little bit, 40 seconds still. So Cleo Sport and Sirius Sam completely matching on pace there. Superman in the slipstream? I don't think so. I think Sam's just a little too far ahead. But he does have better tires, he does have better fuel. So no matter what Superman does, he's just going to be gapped and gapped little by little. So Team PSR doing exceptionally well. Ajax also doing an incredible climb. Chacon is 12 seconds behind and Superman is 53 seconds ahead of Ajax. Thunderdome now 8 seconds behind Chacon. Chacon is 12 seconds behind Ajax, but with both of them with a pit in hand, we'll see what they do. We'll see what the times do. As Thunderdome is going to probably take 5th position when the other two drivers pit, but will it be enough? The battle is going to come right towards the end of the race. We'll see what Thunderdome can do. Is this going to be his final push? And is he going to consolidate 1st place? Is it going to be 6th? Is it going to be 7th? Who knows? Who knows at this point? There's a bit of a battle going on between two cars over here. No, serious Sam is winning. This Volshin gets a 1 second penalty again. Kudu getting a blue flag in front and behind him. Volshin is going to probably get blue flags from Kudu, and Kudu getting blue flags from Nadim. 39 seconds now the gap between first and second. Looks like Sam is falling off a little bit, and his fuel is also running a little bit low. It's probably going to be maybe another 1 or 2 laps, and then he's going to be in the pits again for the final run. Nadim in third. Again, he's making everything he can work for that both both chins in a line. Nice. Yep, that's gonna be screenshot quality. Yeah, but Manny is just that gap is just breaking away. It would be nice to see the two of them work together with sharing slipstream and so on. But yeah, Sam is just taking it speed ahead, full steam ahead. Ajax now for his final pit stop. This is going to be 13 laps on the set of medium tires, which is completely doable. Lanus Wolf also goes in for his possibly final pit stop. Refuel. And he will be out, full tank, ready to run. Warren Lombard and Sam Diesel also now battling for 10th and 9th place. Yes, Warren Lombard was catching up, and now they are in touching distance. Less than 7 tenths separate the two of them. Is he going to make it work now going onto the main straight? Sam Diesel gets a little bit squirrely in the exit, but maintains his 1 second lead and increases it, gets a good exit out. And now Warren Lombard is not able to catch the slipstream. But what will happen towards the chicane? No late braking, no unruly settings or anything. But Sam Diesel starts increasing the gap once again. He's still a minute and 51 away from Ajax. Ajax has full steam ahead, and they are separated by 1.2 seconds. Trecon is going to have to pit again, so he's going to lose out. The battle is going to be between 6th and 7th place, 9th and 10th place, and wherever Nadim is, sorry if I'm switching cars too fast, but Nadim again with the 1 minute penalty, that's looking to be a singular position. So if Nadim can pull off a minute ahead of Superman, he might officially be able to take third, and that gap is climbing. 12 laps to go. So it's a very cool fight. As much as it's 42 second difference, it's not a lot in terms of the overall race. And Nadim goes into the pits. Okay, so this is going to be Nadim's final pit stop. Superman has already done his stop, so Nadim is also going to have to climb a little bit more. But again, we'll see. We can never count him out. That gap is probably going to come down to 20 odd, maybe 19 seconds or so. And we'll see what he can do. Because with that, at the moment, with a 1 minute deficit, Nadim will still be in 4th place, not too far behind Superman. So growing all that time back is an absolute feat in this race. Wonderful driving by Nadim, definitely the driver of the stint for me. The driver of this stint. Whoops! That's my mic. My mic took a tumble. It's all good. We're over here, we're out here, doing the things. Stay. This thing don't want to stay. Okay, stay like this. Oi. Microphone is fighting me here. Right, so one look at all our drivers. Serious Sam in first place with a 39.5 second lead on the racing mediums. Final stunt of the race, of his race, before we go to stunt number 3. Clio Sport also final stunt for him. 39 seconds separate him from the lead, and 55 seconds towards Nadim. This track overperforming so hard. Yeah, definitely. These replay angles. Kaz definitely put in some solid amount of effort for this one. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful, beautiful stuff. Right, Supermani 23 seconds behind SAF1 Nadim. That's almost a full pit stop. But it does look like Nadim as a fourth position properly consolidated. Again, you never know what might happen, but Nadim, Supermani up top 4 on their final push towards the end of their race. Chacon with a pit in hand is now 2.9 seconds ahead of Ajax. Ajax is still going back, but so is Thunderdome. Thunderdome has, I think, been overtaken by Ajax. But there's a 0.4 second deficit between the two of them. This is going to be a solid battle. And Warren Lombard also does get ahead of Sam Diesel. And Diesel has a penalty as well, which is going to serve and which will allow Warren Lombard to get just that much, eke out that little bit more ahead. Lawrence Wolf is down in 11th, 16 seconds behind Sam Diesel. Kudo, everyone's looks like they're on the last pit stop, apart from Sam Diesel and Chacon. 2 more pit stops left in this entire race. Who would have thought? Serious Sam with a 0.5 second penalty. He's going to serve that, and that will just slow down his gap there a little bit more. And Supermani overtakes with that Kudu in 12th place. And just look at, you can see the cars on the other side of the track. That is so flipping wonderful. On the other side of the bend. Look at that, you can see them all the way to the little purple building. I don't even know what that building is called. For anyone who's ever been at this track, I love and hate you, because this is beautiful. Look at that. Again, they have no right to look at the detail on those little lights and everything. More farming indeed. 5th, 6th and 7th. 5th, 6th and 7th, Chacon gets overtaken by Ajax into the chicane. And look at that, this 5th, 6th and 7th battle has been going on also the entire race. Chacon now slowing Thunderdome up that little bit more. Ajax is ahead and now in clear air. What's going to happen between Thunderdome and Chacon? Chacon has way worse tires. Thunderdome has better tires. Is he going to go for the Stint? Chacon probably has to take this corner very slowly. Thunderdome goes up on the inside and makes it stick. Oh, wonderful pass there by Thunderdome. And now he's chasing Ajax, who has better tires, who has better fuel. But, oh, very close contention there. Almost touching towards the end of that corner there. But yeah, we have a race on, guys. Chacon is going to be moving out of the contention to battle for 5th and 6th. Albeit with no mistakes on the other two drivers. But in he goes for his final pit stop. And I wonder if he's going to change to soft tires. We'll just keep an eye on Chacon's Delta. 5th and 6th position. 5th and 6th position. Very close in contention. Again, Mike. Sorry if that's loud. Yeah, we'll move this over here. Look at that, the sun is coming up. The drivers have been going at it all night. I wonder if we'll even see the track lights go off. If we'll see the car's lights go off. That'll be cool. Maybe it simulated a full 24-hour race here. 0.4 seconds separate 5th and 6th position. Nadim still 24 seconds ahead and climbing. 25 seconds separates Nadim and Checo and Clio Sport. And 37 seconds separate Serious Sam from Clio Sport as well. Sam starting lap 57 and Clio Sport is closing up that gap, so it'll be a really close contention between Team PSR and Team Pace. And yeah, these are the two battling for success here. Wide, doesn't get a penalty. Again, making extra use of that track. Maybe we'll see some new penalties implemented for track limits on this track, because I can see how people really abuse it for that extra amount of time. I wouldn't be surprised to see the top runners get within like under 1 minute 50s. 156.5 and 156.4 from Ajax. So it's a close battle between these two. The track lights have gone off and the sun is now coming up. The temperature of the track is going to heat up, so that might affect the tires as well. Oh, and speaking of, the car's lights just went off. In full daytime running now. And even still, the track still looks beautiful. Even without all the lights. Fans in the stands for almost 2 hours now. 1 hour 53 minutes. 7 minutes left, more or less, until our race is coming to a close. 4:10 separates 5th and 6th position. Ajax and Thunderdome fighting tooth and nail for that top 5 finish. And this is the battle. Those are starting to set in. Almost at the end, boys. Almost at the end. One hectic race. And again, the battle between 5th, 6th and 7th that lasted a good portion of like 40 laps. Thunderdome goes on the inside, but no move made there. The gap is so close right now. 0.3 seconds. If Ajax makes one little mistake, he goes slightly wide. Thunderdome was right on his coattails. And this is where things can get a little bit heated. Whoa! Thunderdome goes for a little bit of a slide there, small slide. There you can see no sitting in. Oh, very close, almost touching again. Great work, Navs. You're doing final stint? Yes, I am. So as soon as the race is done here, I'm going to be signing off and jumping into the next lobby, which will be a Panic Potatoes. Panic Potatoes lobby. Thunderdome going very wide, didn't. Ajax goes slightly wide, and now the Cyberpunk 296 Ferrari is under heavy attack now. 210s and very heavy slipstream going towards Thunderdome now. What is he going to do? He's going to go right. He's going to go right. And what's going to happen? Late brakes side by side through the chicane. A little bit of touching, but that's all good. Oh, and a little bit of a bump that Thunderdome gives Ajax. No position taken, but that gives Ajax a little bit more breathing room right now. 18 separates them, so no slipstream to be gained right now. The 296 is slightly faster than the McLaren, I think. And he we'll see. We'll see if the pressure is going to get to Ajax. Thunderdome is still making that gap close little by little by little. And very wide for Ajax. Thunderdome again also goes a little wide, gets a little bit squirrely on the exit. Going in towards Latifi corner. Weapons. Raka, I'll see you in the final stint. Well, I'll see him in the final stint. And I don't know if you're racing also, Ashik, but it's been an amazing race so far. Again, look at that. 1 hour, 56 minutes, or 57 minutes in. The 5th and 6th position are separated by less than a second. You cannot skip these things, lads. Serious Sam again increasing that gap now to 39 seconds. It looks like he is pushing. He does have the tires. He does have the fuel to push that much more. You're missing this one. I'll wait for the weekend. Oh well, I hope you enjoy the weekend, bud. It would be nice to see another PSR team in the works, in the manage, in the runnings. Yeah, 38 seconds separating first and second, 54 seconds separating second and third, 28 seconds separating third and fourth, and then a minute separating fourth and fifth, and which is still being chased. Thunderdome with a 0.5 second penalty is going to be a bit of a dampener, a spanner in the works. And also the tire difference between Ajax and Thunderdome is a bit too heavy. So Thunderdome could probably get within touching distance, but those last 2 laps are going to be deadly. Next one, definitely next one, Ashik. And who knows, maybe Chaycon can bring it back. If Thunderdome makes one mistake, that could put him into the clutches of Chaycon. 18 seconds is not a lot in terms of his lap times, especially when the tires go off. But obviously close to the Thunderdome, getting close to the wall, and giving it a little bit of a scratch. And going into the final corner. 1 minute 58 versus 1 minute 57. So just a couple of tenths separates them each lap after lap. But if Ajax can hold it together, he could bring away 5th position. Serious Sam with another half-second penalty. We're going in for the last couple of laps, and again, I love the view in this little tunnel. The views that this game gives in this section of the race is absolutely baffling. Here we go, Kudu and Cleo scored. Kudu is going to give him the space, and Fernando Alonso, what he says, every time you have to leave the space, he leaves the space. The space has been left. The game going towards the hairpin now. Superman is starting lap 60. Ajax and RB and Thunderdome still working at it. Thunderdome gets a really good exit out of the chicane and gets right about into slipstream range. Looks like the McLaren does have the edge on the top speed. Nerves are shot, so I need the toilet now. Yeah, well, yep, it's almost our time. It's almost our time, chicken curry. Checker now down to 19 seconds, but he is on the soft tires. Interesting. Another 4 laps to go. It's gonna hurt the tires towards the end, but it's nice. Maybe my man just said, okay, let's see what I can set as a fastest lap. And does set a fast lap at 1:56.820. Rusty going ahead of Kudu as well in 8th position. Chaycon is a minute ahead, so no fighting there. Gordon Lombard has increased his lead over Sam Diesel by a couple of seconds. Now 11 seconds. Lannis is now in 11th, 48 seconds behind Sam Diesel. Hero Sport has just left him. Yeah, down to 11th goes Sam Lannis. Kudu down in 12th, Jay Volchenk in 13th, and if via Viking that was supposed to be there. Would have loved to have seen what pace that man could have. Maybe there would be like another running. Oh, and Lanas again, just not having the greatest time on this Ferrari. Or maybe it's a sign. Maybe Gaz just like, let's make the 458 not work properly. And gets a 1 second penalty for his efforts as well. Man, that's just 38 seconds ahead of Cleo Sport. Unlucky Lanas, indeed unlucky. And we see Nadim still pushing. Only one lap of this entire stint was in the 56s. That just shows the consistency of the guy is just next level again. Superman 32 seconds behind Nadim. So based off that, it's probably like an extra 30 seconds. And yeah, that's a consolidating on third position normally. Depends on when like these penalties get applied. Will get applied right now. Rusty going on to soft tires. Interesting. For 3 laps. Thunderdome and Ajax still giving a tooth and nail. 8-10 separate the two of them. We'll see what they can do. Overtaking, there's a yellow flag. Who was that? Lanas again with a spin and the penalty to make it come down. Chaycon moves out of the way just in time for Nadim to take over or to overtake. And yeah, Ajax and Thunderdome still 8-10s between the two of them. Unbelievable that this 2-hour race has come down right to the wire. And to be fair, props to RBS or Thunderdome for managing the tires when they're at their wits' end. But will it be enough? Again, if Ajax makes one mistake, or if Thunderdome makes one mistake, that's going to be a race in the pits, in the garbage, in the trash. And we'll see. They've been fighting for a good long while. Strategies differed, and I think the Thunderdome strategy worked incredibly well to keep Ajax and Chaycon behind for as long as he possibly could. And goes a little bit wide on that corner. Ajax just has to keep his nerves, keep consistent, and make sure that no mistakes happen so that he can lose more time and possibly position to Thunderdome. Sam is almost done with his final lap. We'll watch it as the leader brings it home or decides to make a spin. We'll see. Yeah, 63 laps, 2 hours on to 5 minutes now. Will Sam get a penalty for that? Nope, he's in the clear. And again, another beautiful view. And you can even see the fans standing all the way up to multiple levels. That must be amazing to see from those buildings, to see the good portion of the track. But yeah, comes around, final corner, and with a so far 37 second lead, Serious Sam wins the second stint or part 2 of the 6-hour race. Supermani coming across the line in 4th. And let's see, where's this 5th-6 battle going? We're still on the chicanes and stuff. We got other drivers below finishing. Walshing finishes the race. Cleo Sport also coming through with a near flawless and dips into the 154s on lap 56. I think the second driver to be able to dip into the 154s. Finishes second with a 37.5 second difference. Damn. Nadim also coming through, but we got RSA Rusty crossing the line. Kulu in 12 crossing the line now. and then running through all the cars here. Well done. Ajax is going to come through just behind Lanas. Lanas is going to be finishing in 11th position, and Ajax finishes in 12th, literally 2.8 seconds ahead of Thunderdome, who done an incredible drive up to 6th place. And we got, who's coming next? Nadim with a fantastic drive, fastest driver of the session. 53 seconds behind Cleo Sport, 33 seconds ahead of Supermanny. Chacon coming through to finish 7th, 23 seconds behind Thunderdome. And then Warren Lombard, 53 seconds behind Rusty, and 7 seconds behind ahead of Sam Diesel, who is going to be our final finish for the race, in 10th position with a good finish. Well done to all our drivers. Alright, so we'll save the replay. 2 hours 5 minutes 30 seconds was our leader's time. Let me screenshot that just in case. Alright, and then we will see you again. Nadim will probably start the stream again, or Naim, or one of the guys, or Riza, or someone is going to start the stream. Alright, I will be ending off the stream there. It was a pleasure speaking to you all, and we will see the next stream come up soon enough. Have a good rest of your weekend.